So we all know AI is changing literally everything. But here's the thing, our rush to innovate is creating security risks we can't even see. Today, we're diving into the complete guide to AI security. I mean, it's undeniable. AI is reshaping our world, building this incredible future. But as we sprint towards it, are we accidentally creating brand new risks that are lurking just out of sight? It's kind of like a magic trick, you know? Companies are pulling these amazing, innovative services out of a hat. But you have to remember, the same trick that produces something wonderful can also hide some very real, very unexpected surprises. And that brings us right to our first section, AI's innovation dilemma. We're in this massive race to innovate, and frankly, security is being left in the dust. We're just moving so fast that our ability to protect what we're building is having a really hard time keeping up. And just so we're on the same page, this isn't some far-off sci-fi future we're talking about. The most forward-thinking organizations out there are already using AI right now to build their futures and get a leg up on the competition. But here's the crucial question. As this innovation just explodes everywhere, how many of those companies actually have a real solid process in place to govern this incredibly powerful technology? Because, it's one thing to build it. It's a whole other thing to control it. And the answer, well, it's kind of shocking. A McKinsey report found that only 18%, just 18% of organizations have a council with the actual authority to make decisions on responsible AI. That is a huge, huge gap between what we're building and how we're watching over it. So this massive gap opens the door to a whole new world of threats, which brings us to our next section, the new threat landscape. And you're about to see why securing AI isn't just an update to the old security playbook, it's a completely different beast. First up, you've got what are called adversarial attacks. This is basically sabotage through trickery. Attackers feed the AI carefully crafted, malicious inputs that are designed to fool it, to make it see something that isn't there. It's like creating an optical illusion for a machine. Then there's something called model inversion, and honestly, this one is pretty terrifying. Attackers can essentially work backwards. They can reverse engineer your AI model to steal the sensitive, private data it was trained on. We're talking customer details, confidential information, you name it. And what about data poisoning? This is where the corruption happens right at the source. Attackers inject bad data into the training set itself, which fundamentally compromises the AI's integrity, from the very beginning, leading to biased, unreliable, and just plain wrong outcomes. And of course, there's just straight-up model theft. This is digital grand larceny. They steal the proprietary AI model itself, the intellectual property, the secret sauce that gives a company its competitive edge. And believe it or not, those four are just scratching the surface. You've also got to worry about things like prompt injection, risks in your supply chain, and something called shadow AI. That's when your employees start using unauthorized AI tools on their own, opening up a huge, invisible risk to the company. The attack surface is just enormous. So what's the bottom line here? It's simple. Your old security playbook, it is not going to cut it anymore. See, traditional security is all about protecting networks and laptops. AI security has to do all of that, plus protect the models, the data pipelines, and the training data itself. It's a whole new dimension of risk. Okay, so we've laid out the problem, and yeah, it's a lot, it's complex. But don't worry, we're not just here to scare you. Now we pivot to the solution. This is about building your AI security playbook, moving away from just reacting to threats and towards a proactive strategy. So what does this new playbook look like? Well, it really boils down to 4 crucial steps. First, you have to truly understand this new threat landscape. Second, you need complete visibility into every AI application you have. Third, automate your security testing. And fourth, and this one is so important, raise awareness among your entire staff. Now, to manage all of this, a whole new category of security tools is emerging: AI Security Posture Management, or AI SPAM for short. You can think of this as your new specialized command center for securing your entire AI ecosystem, from the models to the data to the pipelines connecting them. If AI security is like one of those really complex, multi-sided puzzles, well, AI SPM is the system that helps you see all the sides at once, bringing order to the chaos and helping you solve it. So you might be asking, okay, what does this AI SP Zen thing actually do? Well, it's your eyes and ears. It keeps an inventory of all your AI. It analyzes potential attack paths, it secures your training data, and it can even detect when your AI pipelines are being misused. And if you're wondering about the return on investment, get this. An IBM report found that organizations that use security AI and automation actually save an average of $2.2 million in breach costs. So this isn't a cost center, it's a massive cost saver. And all of this really brings us to our final and maybe most important point: innovating with confidence. The whole goal here is to reframe security, to stop seeing it as a barrier and start seeing it as an enabler of innovation. There's this quote that just nails this new way of thinking. Security professionals can be enablers of technology adoption and business evolution. In this new age of AI, the security team's job isn't to say no. It's to figure out how the business can say yes safely. So let's go back to that magic hat from the beginning. Once you have the right strategy, the right visibility, and the right tools, you're not worried about what might pop out unexpectedly anymore. You can confidently reach in and pull out all the wonders of AI because you know you've got the risks handled. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Your organization is almost certainly using AI already, whether it's official or not. The only real question left to ask is your security strategy ready for what's coming next?